You are what you eat. That's how the old saying goes. And health experts agree with it now more than ever. But there are so many options when you're buying your groceries. Light, low-cal, fat-free, organic. What do you need to look for? Dr. Milady Murphy is here from Shelton State's Health and Wellness Center to tell us more. Dr. Murphy, thanks so much for being with us today.
Always a pleasure, Danny. You know, you hit the nail on the head, so to speak. Absolutely right. There's so much out there that can confuse the consumer. If the consumer focuses on three things in purchasing a product, if they look for anything that says trans fats or is hydrogenated in the ingredients or partially hydrogenated, stay away from it, choose an alternative. Like in peanut butter, there's many peanut butter out there, for example, that are hydrogenated. So choose a product that's a peanut butter like Smucker's that is not hydrogenated, so it's a healthier fat. Also, you want to stay away from high fructose corn syrup.
Oh, yes.
We're now finding out that not all sugars are created equally the way they act on the body. So there are products out there that are laden with sugar and high fructose corn syrup. If you see high fructose corn syrup in the ingredients, put it down and choose a product that's similar but without the high fructose corn syrup in the ingredients.
There we go. And Dr. Murphy, let me just see this for 1 second and I'll hold it up. And this is where we're going to find all of our information at right here.
But you want to go immediately to ingredients. Don't waste your time on anything else.
This stuff up here at the top?
I wouldn't. I'd go right to ingredients.
Down here.
And you know, it goes in a hierarchy. If you see it, that's a trans fat, don't even bother looking any further. Put it down.
All right, there we go.
If it doesn't have any trans fats, then the next thing to look for is high fructose corn syrup.
If it's got that, put it down.
Put it down.
All right.
And then the third thing we're looking at is sodium content. Now, if you don't have high blood pressure, you don't really need right now to worry too much about salt. But if you have high blood pressure or a propensity towards high blood pressure, you want to keep your salt milligrams per serving low. For example, the American Heart Association says we should not consume more than 1,500 milligrams a day. Sometimes a can of soup serving, one serving is over 900 milligrams of salt.
Wow.
So you've already exceeded what you should consume in a day because salt is virtually in everything. So if you learn to look for these key items in the ingredients in making your decision, you will not only improve your quality of life, but reduce the risk of heart disease as it relates to high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, and even certain cancers. So, and some proponents say even reduce your risk of obesity or cut back the calories as it relates to obesity. So these are the things you want to look for. We're so consumed with focusing on calories rather than the health of the product. And so immediately go into your ingredients and see if it has trans fats. If it does, choose an alternative. If it has high fructose corn syrup, choose a product that doesn't have it but may be sweetened naturally by other sugars. And if you're looking at products that contain salt that are processed, look for the low sodium.
All right, super. Dr. Murphy, and really quickly, last week we said hydration is good, hydrogenation is bad. Stay away from hydrogenation.
Very good, Danny. I love your focus.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for being with us.
My pleasure.
You can find out more about the Health and Wellness Center online at sheltonstate.edu or by calling 205-391-2994.